Where Hawaii Eats is brought to you by the Honolulu Star Advertisers Dining Out, Cisco Hawaii, Outrigger Hotels and Resorts, and Coco Marina Shopping Center. Welcome to Where Hawaii Eats. We are at the beautiful Michelle's at the Colony Surf. Joining me today is Executive Chef Hardy Kintscher. Chef Hardy, you have been here how many years?
20 years.
20 years.
20 years.
So you must know the menu very well.
I do.
Can you tell me what you've prepared for us?
Okay, so today I prepared one of our old classic dishes, what is the escargot bourguignon. And then we have sauteed foie gras, French foie gras with pineapple and walnut bread, a small bouquet of greens with parsley, pickled onions and Spanish Jerez vinaigrette. And then we have our famous ahi tartare with caviar and wontons.
It's beautiful. Everything is just gorgeously presented. What shall we try first?
I would say we start off with the escargot.
Okay, I'm going to have you do the honors. So 20 years, you have cultivated the menu. What types of modifications do you implement?
Well, in the past, I have worked a lot with local growers and farmers. So the menu changes, as new produce and things come available. And then, I create new dishes. I think of something new. That's basically what it is.
That's basically what it is?
Yeah.
Let's
Enjoy.
try. That's delicious. What's your favorite thing to eat here?
I like our New York steak,
Cheers.
the beef Wellington.
So beef, you prefer beef?
Beef, yeah, I'm a meat eater. But I do eat seafood, so especially as a chef, you have to pretty much
You have
eat
to eat
everything. Everything, yeah.
What do we try next?
Next, we're going to try the foie gras.
Okay, I will let you do the honors. So I heard that there's a lot of different proposals that happen here. This is like a destination to get engaged.
Right.
About how many do you have a day?
To tell you the truth, because I'm in the back, I would have to lie. I know they happen every day, but how many,
Wow,
I pretty much just want to make sure the customers are happy with the food. And then what happens out here pretty much stays out here.
What happens out here in the dining room stays in the dining room?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have you do the honors for this.
Okay. You go ahead.
So just
Just a small piece. I like the pineapple part of it.
So
With foie gras, you always need a little bit of acidity. And
Like
kind
that?
of, yeah, just like that.
And
That kind of goes well together. So we have a French demi-glace that we prepare with pineapple reduction.
That's delicious. Very good. What's the most interesting thing that's happened since you've worked here?
The most interesting thing, what happened? I mean, a lot of interesting things happen in a restaurant, especially when it's busy. I thought it was kind of neat. I want to say that the producer of the Lost show lived upstairs, and he would come here at night and sit by the bar and basically check what was shot for the day.
Wow.
And was Mr. Bender, and he always liked his chicken cooked a little bit more well done. And that was kind of like, he invited us and my manager Philip to the big party down at Wolfgang's. So we were part of that. That was kind of special.
That's very special.
Yeah.
Speaking
But then
of
we had a lot of celebrities coming over the years. I remember Siegfried and Royce came even here, and I saw them in Vegas like 30 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was kind of special for me. If it's Steve Martin or a lot of celebrities come here. So
especially when they were here performing or things like that. They would
right,
probably come here.
U2 did the world tour. And the last concert was here in Honolulu. And then afterwards, the next day, they came here. And
Wow.
they blocked off half of the dining room. And Bono jumped in the ocean.
Oh my God.
And he had no clothes on, so that was special. And I think they used some tablecloth to cover him up.
Oh wow.
And that was kind of like, wow, that's special. That's special.
That
That's a
is
special
special.
moment, And
That
he
is
signed
very
a plate
special.
for me. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Those are some great memories.
Yeah, great memories.
Let's try the last
Okay.
dish for this segment. So we're gonna try this ahi tartare.
Can we get it just the same way? Caviar.
That's delicious. I've never had a bad meal here.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. So these two dishes look amazing.
So we have two dishes here. We have a portobello mushroom crusted salmon, what is a New Zealand king salmon, over orzo pasta with a salted lemon caper sauce, fresh island fiddlehead ferns, stir fried. We have tiny little teardrop tomatoes stuffed with black garlic, the Korean
Wow.
black garlic, baked, and then we do a manoa honey balsamic reduction to finish it off.
Wow, that's one of
That's
my
all.
favorite
That's all
dishes.
over light tomato coulis. And the second one is our beef Wellington. And what we do is we make a foie gras chicken mousse, like a white chicken mousse, and we smear that over the grass-fed beef,
Wow.
beef tenderloin, bake it in puff pastry, serve it with Cumberland sauce and truffle Madeira,
What are we gonna attack
grilled
first?
asparagus. I think we should start off with the salmon.
Okay, so I know that you have, you've done brunch in the past.
Right, we do the first Sunday.
First
the
Sunday of
month.
every month.
Yes.
Is that still happening?
Yes,
correct?
it is. And it's actually very busy. So
Yeah.
we are booked out pretty much every Sunday now when we're doing it. The first
So
Sunday.
the first Sunday of every month.
Yes.
And what are the hours for that?
We start at 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Till I think the last seating is at 1.
And the menu changes every.
I change the menu every Sunday of the month.
It's
Pretty
very
much we have
good.
a few items on the menu that remain on. People always ask for the prime rib.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're doing a good job on that one. And you need to have an egg dish on it. So my favorite one is always eggs Benedict. I don't think you can beat eggs Benedict.
That's a staple for brunch.
It is,
This
and
is
then-
lovely.
And then the other dish will be a fish dish, or I do seafood crepes. I think of something new to start with. I make like my own yogurt, and we serve it with berries and honey. I make scones and Devonshire cream, homemade Devonshire cream. I make panini toast with jam as a starter. So
Lots of great things.
yeah.
Yeah. No, your brunch is amazing.
Yeah, I
Very
really
good.
I enjoy the brunch. When you come to Michel's during the day, it's just so different than nighttime.
Yeah.
I mean, I love nighttime. I love when the sun goes down, but this little spot here is so special during the day as well.
Yeah. No, I
know,
agree. I
you know-
agree. Let's try the beef.
Okay.
So, what made you want to be a chef?
Well, my family's friend, they basically were all hoteliers. They would go to Lausanne in Switzerland, hotel school. So my mom kind of sent me to their restaurant, and I worked in the restaurant a few summers. And I just really enjoyed it, Of course, in Germany, you wear the tall hat. And I liked, the respect you get from people when you're in the kitchen. I thought like, oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
And I was always interested in cooking because my mom, had 4 sons, and she needed help in the kitchen. So, and that was always my thing. Not only doing the dishes, but helping her making mashed potatoes and making a beef stew and all this. So
And you didn't mind being in the kitchen. You like that.
I like that because being a chef is like one of the things where you can move out of your parents' home when you're 16. Usually you would stay at home, right, until you're like 17, 18, maybe even longer. But I went down to the Black Forest to do my apprenticeship program. And, that was special. You're 16 years old and you're on your own
Yeah.
and you're far away from home. And
That's it.
And that from there, I basically traveled, and I was in Holland, in Belgium, in Switzerland. And in 1985, I came to America, and I was in Beverly Hills for a couple of years, working as a chef, and worked at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel the year that Pretty Woman was filmed. There was also some special moments. and came here to Honolulu in 1990 for the opening of the Hawaii Prince Hotel.
Oh, wow.
I was one of the opening chefs. Worked there for almost 10 years together with Gary Streel, who was part of the Hawaii regional cuisine. So, of course, you get ideas and through that too. And then worked with Chef Padovani for a short time. And then, Michel's restaurant opened, and I jumped on board. And
You've been here ever since?
I've been ever since. My 3 girls who are all off island now, but they all kind of grew up here.
Wow.
That's like the most beautiful beach here. And I would treat them for something in the kitchen, if it's ice cream or something I cook. So
what wonderful memories they must have.
Really, they do, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we definitely have to
Okay, well, you
try
help
this.
you help yourself. So again, here on the beef Wellington, we have the 2 famous sauces. One is a demi-glace reduction with truffles and Madeira sauce, and then you have the sauce Cumberland, what is really an English sauce made with black currants are used, and mustard, English mustard, and port wine.
Very good.
Of course, it was sitting now for a little while, but it's actually really a dish too you can eat cold.
That's
the
very
Wellington,
good.
The Wellington.
Everything is good about it. It's so soft.
Yeah.
How do you make it so tender?
That's the local grass-fed meat. I'm really happy with that. And not too many restaurants right now are carrying it. And there's a big shortage in beef, so I'm very happy that I have a good supplier.
Not only is this restaurant known for the sunset views, but during the day you can see all of Waikiki. You can see Diamond Head. You can see pretty much everything. You can see the Royal Hawaiian from here. Just a beautiful, unbelievable view. You're so lucky.
You can
work
look
here.
all the way down to Campbell Industrial Park from here. It's
Well, I don't know
amazing.
if that's a good site.
It's a
So this is the famous
the
chocolate
famous
souffle.
chocolate souffle. A little hole in the center. We have the creme anglaise.
So if a guest wants to order this, you have to tell them right when
It takes a little longer. It takes
Yeah.
about 15 minutes.
Okay.
You go ahead and you enjoy.
Oh my gosh. This looks amazing. So for more information for our viewers,
You can visit our website,
Michel's-
michelshawaii.com.
thank you so much
you.
for doing the show.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thank you for watching. And make sure you order the souffle ahead of time. Where Hawaii Eats was brought to you by the Honolulu Star Advertisers Dining Out, Cisco Hawaii, Outrigger Hotels and Resorts, and Coco Marina Shopping Center.